In a small, quiet town, there lived a boy. To everyone, he was just lazy. He dreamed of great things, of becoming someone remarkable, but the mountain of effort in front of him always seemed too high to climb. He saw the gap between who he was and who he wanted to be, and it was a canyon so wide it paralyzed him. He'd start, filled with a burst of motivation, only to fall back into old patterns. The weight of his dreams crushing his will. The world saw laziness. He felt the sting of failure. A quiet ache that followed him into the twilight. One evening, staring at his reflection, tired of the disappointment looking back at him, he decided to try something different. Not a grand plan, not a life overhaul, but something laughably small. He decided he would read just one page of a book. Just one. The next day, he would do one push-up. The day after, he would write one sentence. It felt ridiculous, almost insulting to his grand ambitions. But he did it, and the next day, he did it again. One page became two. One push-up became a set. One sentence grew into a paragraph. The change wasn't dramatic. There was no overnight transformation. It was a slow, quiet burn, like the first rays of sunlight creeping over the horizon. Some days were harder than others. There were days he felt exhausted, and the siren song of his old habits called to him, promising the comfort of doing nothing. He wanted to give up, to sink back into the familiar abyss of inaction. But then, a new thought would surface, a quiet whisper that had grown stronger with each passing day. Just one more page, just one more step, just one more try. He learned that this tiny act, this commitment to one more, was the most powerful tool he had. It wasn't about conquering the entire mountain in a single day. It was about taking a single, deliberate step, no matter how small. That one step was enough to pull him out of the quicksand of failure. It was the anchor that held him steady when the storms of doubt raged. It was the spark that reignited his motivation when it flickered and threatened to die out. Years passed. The boy was no longer a boy, and the town no longer saw him as lazy. They saw a writer whose words moved thousands, an athlete who pushed his limits, a person who radiated a quiet, unshakable discipline. They saw the finished sculpture, but they never saw the thousands of tiny, seemingly insignificant chips of the chisel that created it. They didn't see the cold, dark nights where just one more was all he had. His secret wasn't a secret at all. It was a simple truth. Greatness isn't born from a single, heroic leap. It's forged in the crucible of consistency. It's the sum of 1,000 small efforts, a million tiny decisions to choose progress over comfort. It's the incredible, transformative power of showing up day after day and promising yourself just one more. No matter how tired you are, no matter how far you have to go, that one small step is all it takes to keep moving forward. It's enough. It's everything. What's the one small step you can take today? Let me know in the comments below if this story resonated with you. Please give it a like and subscribe for more content that we hope will inspire you on your own journey. Thank you for watching.